Okay, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Mr. Rellis here. I just basically wanted to make a quick little video for you guys and girls to just explain, um, a kind of a feature that's really good in the sense of keeping yourself organized and what it is I'm asking you. I do apologize if the instructions weren't clear in regards to my detailed instructions I provide you throughout the unit, but just in case to make sure everything is crystal clear, I'm going to go ahead and just give you an example of what it is I'm expecting from you, especially with the notes and especially with the calendar and all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and log in. Once again, I'm going to be Mr. Amesqua. Thank you, Santiago. I really appreciate all your help. Once you get there, you're going to be entering in your password to PowerSchool. And this will pop up like it usually does, which is just the screen here that shows the various classes that you have loaded into PowerSchool. We're going to click on Accelerated World History, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you a couple things which I would do in order to just kind of keep myself organized. Now, some of the emails I receive from people say that, I can't basically, when I'm doing these assignments, I'll click on, 1.1 Greece, and the assignments are all here, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Yet when I click on these assignments, I'm having a difficult time opening them, or my computer doesn't allow me to, etc. You're absolutely right. If you basically are using a computer other than that's like a Chromebook or something like that, the chances are is Word may not be open, and all these documents that are here in the handout section, the 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, which is for this first part dealing with democracy here in Greece, and then 1.4, 1.5, and then later on 1.6. These assignments are all basically in Word documents. So basically, to help all of you guys and girls out who don't have access to Microsoft Word, I went ahead here and posted these in this folder entitled Assignments for Unit Notes, Google Docs. And here is where you will have these exact same notes, but in a different format. So one of the things that, some of the questions that I've been receiving include, well, what are these? Like, how do I fill these out? Like, where do I find the answers to these? Guys and girls, don't overthink this. This is very, very easy, okay? And realistically, guys and girls, you should just start yourself off by getting yourself organized. And the first thing I would do is basically click on all of these links that are included and put them somewhere, okay? What do I mean by that? You'll notice that basically when you click on it right away, you only get the view only format, which is intentional because of the fact that you need to make this your own. So what I would do is then once you click on the link, okay, I just did 1.2. I'm going to do the same thing here for 1.3. I'm going to do the same thing here for 1.4. All these are, and once I said, again, all these are just under the view only format. You don't need to write on them yet. What you do then need to do is you need to make them your own. So then after you click on all of them and they pull up, you're then going to go to File, and you're going to make a copy, okay? And it'll say copy of, all right? And you're going to save it to My Drive. In your drive, you're going to click on it, the folder that says My Drive. You're going to click on the folder that says My Drive and go Select, okay? And there'll be different options that come up. You'll see that Santiago already has different folders set up, but I would set up one that's just going to be for this class. So you're going to click on where it says New Folder, and you're going to add E-Learning World History. Click Check. Now, basically, this folder you will see is empty, and that's fine. That's because we haven't saved anything to here. But we're going to start making copies and saving them here into this folder. So go ahead and click on E-Learning World History. You'll notice that it's empty. Then I would go ahead and move it here, select. That's where I want to move this copy of 1.1 Beginning of Democracy. I want to move it into my Google Drive to the E-Learning World History folder that I've just created. Okay. And what ends up happening, boom, a copy goes in here. You're good to go, all right? And you'll notice now on this format, you can go ahead and write on it. You can fill in the blanks. You can format it differently, whatever the case may be. But the important thing to note is this, 1.1, beginning of democracy. It says copy of. You don't need to keep it copy of. I would erase it so it doesn't say copy of, but that's just me. You don't have to do that. You do whatever works for you, okay? Once again, I'm going to show you again one more time what I just did. I clicked on here. When I clicked on this link, what ends up happening, you then basically get this come up, which is a view-only file. In order to make it your own, you're going to click on File. You're going to go to Make a Copy. It'll say here automatically copy 1.2 liters of Athens. You're going to click on the folder you want to store it in under My Drive, okay? Oh, actually, you're even going to go deeper. I'm sorry. You're going to go here. You're going to make a copy and click in My Folder. My folder, you have this come up. What do you have? The e-learning world history. Boom. And that is where you're storing it, okay? And once again, you have it there stored. Now you're going to be able to write it. As I said, it's not necessary, but I encourage you to. Just go ahead and get rid of where it says copy. I just don't like the way that looks. And then close it, all right? And then once again, to just show you one more time, and I apologize if you find me annoying, but I just want to make sure all of you understand how to do this. You're going to click on the link here. This will pop up. You can't write on it, so you want to make it your own. So go to File, go to Make a Copy, go to where it says Copy. You're going to click on My Drive. That's where you're going to be saving it. Under My Drive, we have it down even further into e-learning folders. You're going to click on the e-learning world history folder, select, okay. Now it's going to save it into that particular folder for you. As I said, I'm super peculiar, so I'd want to basically get rid of where it says copy, and boom, you're good to go. All right? So guys and girls, that's pretty much it. That's how you are able to get the information for what it is that you want to fill in the blanks and how you're able to write on these documents, okay? Now, this next part is very important because students are asking me, where do I find the information to write this stuff in? Well, you find the information to fill in the blanks by doing two things. One, look at this PowerPoint here. All the information to fill in the blanks of these three assignments can be found in the information here in these PowerPoints. Or two, you have the option of basically listening to this lecture and listening to my annoying voice. You'll find that information and you'll fill in the blanks here, okay? Now, just so you know, 1.4, it consists of basically assignment 1.4 and 1.5. Where do you find the answers to those? Fill in the blank here from the PowerPoint presentation or this lecture. But before you even get started, what do you need to do? You need to make sure you download these and put them into the appropriate box. So once again, I'm going to click on 1.4. It's going to pop up. You'll notice I can't basically write on it. I'm going to go to File, Make a Copy. Here it is, Copy. I'm going to save it to my drive. Click on my drive. Let's get specific. Then I'm going to go through to the folder, the e-learning world history folder, select, boom. Now it's been saved, it's been moved, but am I done yet? No, because like I said, I don't like it to say copy. So then I'm going to get rid of this top part that basically says copy. Okay, so that's pretty much all you're doing, guys and girls. I do apologize if it became a little bit too complicated for all of you. That was not my intention at all. All right. Now, the other thing people are asking me is, what do I do in regards to these set of notes you're talking about? Do I compile all these notes? Yes. When it's all said and done, guys and girls, all of these notes here are going to be put into one single Google document. All right. That's it. One single Google document is where you're going to do with all these notes. All right. So basically, if we're starting again, we want to go over to let's go ahead and open up what we have here. Go to your Google folder, My Drive. We have World History, we have e-learning. So you're going to click on that. Okay. Then you're going to click on, let's just start with this one. Okay. So here you have one. Okay. Let's say you're super smart. You're able to fill in the answers. You have the answers here. Good stuff. But what you're now going to do is you're going to create a new document. All right. And you're going to entitle this Unit 1 notes. And what you're going to do is you're going to take all this information with these fill in the blanks, of course, filled out, and you're just going to take them, highlight them. You're going to press the Command C, copy them, and then you're going to start here and you're going to paste them. Okay? That's it. Then what you're going to do afterwards, after you have gone through and you've completed 1.2, same thing. Click on these notes with all these filled in the blank. Let's pretend. Control All, copy. Then you're going to go back over here. Boom. You went ahead and you pasted them there. All right. Like I said, it may not look as nice as you'd like it to, but you guys and girls figure that out on your own. All right. Your notes are your notes, but they do need to be in the chronological order of the assignments that I put them in, because that's what makes sense. Okay. And when it's done, guys and girls, you're going to have a large document that contains lots of information, but this information itself, this is what you're going to use. This is going to be, more or less your frame of reference for everything that you do with this unit. This will help you write your reflections in regards to your unit reflections. This will help you basically with your review PowerPoint presentations you're creating, all sorts of things, all right? So it's super important, guys and girls, that you basically complete these notes. And once again, the information for these notes in regards to where you find the information for them, and I'll just take 1.3 as an example. For this one, you have to fill out assignment 1.6. So where do you find that information? Oh, you can find it here in the PowerPoint entitled 1.6, or you can listen to the more resources entitled lecture 1.6. Okay, guys and girls, I hope that helps clarify some stuff for you. I know that, like I said, I had received some emails from students that were concerned. They were a little worried about the template. They couldn't figure out how to do this. Okay, easy. Once again, here, just click on the template. You'll get it. It'll show that you cannot write on it because it is view only. So what do? Go to File, make a copy. Okay, it'll say copy, save it to my drive or wherever it is you want to save it as. I like to keep myself organized, so I'd probably want to put it in the folder that's for e-learning world history. And I'll just move it here. All right. So that's pretty much how I would proceed. And once again, once it's been moved, it'll say copy of weekly calendar template, whatever. I'll get rid of that. But the most importantly, I'd then be able to write on this and proceed as such. Okay, guys and girls, that is the magic of Google Docs. It's not really complicated. It just really kind of requires you to mess around with it, just like anything in regards to technology. All right. So with that said, I just wanted to make sure that you understand in regards to the, just to make sure that things are a little bit more clear for all of you. That's what I'm expecting. When it's said and done, I've received emails from people saying, can we work with others on these assignments? Can we do, hey guys and girls, you do what makes you happy and what's going to help you learn. But the fact of the matter is that when it's said and done, you do have some individual assignments that are due, and those cannot be turned in as group work or anything like that. And those include the plan of attack, the 5-point calendar that you submit in the beginning, as well as the reflection at the end. These notes are worth 0 points. It's not worth anything until the very end when you then compile all of these notes. And here you see the rubric that I use to assess this. And of course, the discussion forum question that's there, that's the rubric used to assess. And then the study guide questions, where you take the questions and you add them into factual declarative statements, fact statements. And then of course, there's a good reminder here about your wiki project, which hopefully you guys and girls have started on. If you haven't watched the last screencast that I basically created, I highly encourage you to do so, and hopefully it'll make things a little bit easier for you in creating your wiki project. All right, everybody, on that note, I must get going. I need to record some lectures for Unit 2. Once again, I received some, frantic emails from people concerned about the Unit 2. Hey, as of right now, just focus on getting your wiki page done for Unit 1. There's more than enough material there. You'll be good to go. My idea is that I would have the Unit 2 posted tomorrow so you can work on it throughout the weekend, as well as on Friday, etc. Okay? But for the most part, it'll be posted sometime today. All right? Okay, guys and girls, I hope this helps alleviate any questions, comments, or concerns you may have. On that note, I must be off. Take care. Have a great, great Wednesday.